Hi friends, welcome to Docker series. Today, as of now, you know how to run a Docker software in Mac and Windows and the Linux based virtual systems, right? So this is just introduction to familiar and hands-on some Docker commands. Once you get these commands, then we will deep dive on every concept. Okay, if I take a Docker image, I have a lot of commands you need to run. If I take a container related information. If you want to know statistics about your container, like which container is running on which memory is working, we will deep dive on the each concept. But this section is too familiar with you about to run the commands from the Docker hub to in your local system. Once you are good this one, it's very good to go for the next sessions. Okay, just let me quickly start. So I prepared the agenda, like first we'll go for basic commands. Just we already explained these commands. One more time I will explain to familiar with you. Okay, now you are good to go to run these commands: docker version and docker info. Okay, with the version it will be include the client and server, and it will show you, and docker info it will give you a full long listing, like which how many images are there, how many containers are there, everything it will give the docker info. Whereas the docker pull, it's like a hello world, you know, right? How to print a hello world, you are very good now. Okay, now what is the basically syntax? Okay, when I say docker pull a image name, the image name is anything. That means an operating system, either database, either any CI/CD tool name, or anything you can give. Here, this is the tag name. Say that is the main advantage of the Docker, right? If you in your operating system, if you want to install JDK 8, JDK 7, JDK 6, JDK 9, so these many path you need to handle. Take it's very complicated, compatibility issues, or maybe it won't support like that. But in case of the Docker, you can provide a specific tag name, you can provide for every software. Okay, if you take an example as Ubuntu is an operating system. Now the latest version is what? 20.04. If you want to run on 18.04, what you will do? Just think about that part. You install it 20.04 in your operating system. Just you want to check one command. To check that command, you need 18.04. Then what you will do? It's very difficult, you can't. Either you need to uninstall, either you need to create new virtual box, right? There is no other option. But by using the docker, within seconds you can use any version tag. What are the versions they released? All versions, within seconds you can run anything. Okay, now you have an image. What is the use? You have a class, but you need to run, right? You need to create an object, so you need to create a container. Okay, how you will create a container? Okay, docker container run hello world. So this command have a lot of options we have to do. How we can do these things? Okay, let me quickly start these commands. This is my terminal. The first command is a docker version. Okay, so it is giving a client and server. If you are running on a Windows, you can use the git bash, or you can use PowerShell, either you can use the command prompt once you install the docker desktop for Windows. If it is a Linux, you can open a terminal. In the Mac, same way. Okay, this is the docker version you will get. There is one more way you can also get a docker hyphen hyphen version. Just go and check. Just it is giving only the version name. Okay, and if you want to do a docker hyphen v, so this is also giving, this is also same. So to get the version, three ways. Either you can use without hyphen, you will get the whole thing. Okay, sorry. And if you use a docker hyphen v version, it will be a, you will get only the version. The latest version is 19.03, and hyphen v, these both commands are looking same. Okay, now, okay, next, this one is you are done now. Next, docker info. Just clearing my screen. A docker info, see, it will give the information about your whole thing. Right now containing two containers, one stopped. I have two docker images. This is the information about docker info. Okay, if you want to make, if you do the history, you will get all the commands as of now what you are running. Okay, you can go and get it in this way also. Okay, next, now docker info, now you know. Next, pull hello world, now we'll go for this part. Okay, next, what you want to do, you want to push an Ubuntu. Okay, how you will check the Ubuntu is there or not? What you will go for, I can go for hub.docker.com. This is the website. Here I can go for exploratories. Just you should go and sign up, right, to see these all things. Next, click on operating system, go for the Ubuntu. I will go for the Ubuntu virtual machine. Everyone know how you pull. This is the command. Okay, if I do here, what will happen? It will pull the latest. See, use a default tag as latest. That means it will give a latest Ubuntu virtual machine in your Mac. You can run Ubuntu machine in your Mac. What it is saying, status, give me a minute, charging is not there. What is happening? It is pulling my Ubuntu in my local. Okay, no, my requirement is you need some different type of version. How you will go here, check, this is the supported tags and respect to Dockerfile links. Latest, if I give this a tag, I'm getting 20.04. okay, you need 18.04. what is the syntax? What you will do, docker pull Ubuntu colon 18.04. so it will retrieve, it will pull image from Docker Hub to in your local. See, it is a pulling library Ubuntu of 18.04. so whichever you want to run, you go ahead and run that application. Okay, now you downloaded, you want to see what are the Docker images you have. Okay, so this command, now you are very good to go. Next, Docker container, I will explain the container, let it be. Now if you see that these are the basic commands. Now you done this action, version tag, if you use this one, you will get the latest. I given 18.04. now you need to run the container, Docker container, run an Ubuntu. What will happen, we'll see. Okay, before going to that, you want to see what are the Docker images available in your machine. You can use Docker images. If you see, I have 4 images I have as of now: Ubuntu with 16, Ubuntu with latest, Ubuntu with 18.4, hello world. Okay, now I want to run Docker container a run. So which one you want to run? I want to run this image ID. Okay, just you ran. What happened? The container ran, but you are not inside a container. Okay, is this container is running or not? To check, this part is done, right? Now what you want to do, now this container is running. Okay, whether the container is running or not running, how you will get to know? By using the Docker PS. What I will do, Docker PS, if you do which running, if you see what I run, the container I'm running, which one, 16.04. see, this is my Ubuntu machine I'm running. Okay, now on running, this is created by 3 hours ago and status up to 3 hours. 3 hours ago it is running. What I want to do, Docker ps-a. if I do, what happened, whatever you are running right now, 53 seconds ago it is exited happen. Why? Because your container ran and stopped. That command is doing that action. If you want to log in inside a Ubuntu machine, what is the syntax? So as per that PPT, now you know how to see list of processes. That means this ps include running containers, it will display. ps-a, it will include already running stopped, right? As previously you ran, that is stopped. So if you want to see those type of history, you can see ps-a. These are the 5 basic commands. Okay, now just I want to add one point. Now just clearing my screen. Now Docker images. Now again I'm running my container, Docker container run. I'm giving -it. It is nothing but interactive terminal. So you are now you are a Mac, right? Now you will go inside your Ubuntu machine. How I will go? Just go and check. Either you can run in this way also, or which version you want to go, 18.04. Just this is my one. If you see here, now you are really inside your virtual machine, inside Ubuntu machine. You want to check, do the ls command. See, this is the root directory of your Linux machine. When I explain the Linux file system, this whole the file system is available. Now you are inside a here, right? Now you want to see your process, is it happening or not. What I will do, next tab I open, go for docker ps. If you use, see, 26 seconds ago it is started my Ubuntu virtual machine 18.0.4. if I root docker ps -a, see, 40 seconds ago it is started. Okay, it is not exited, the status still it is there. Exited is nothing but the container is already stopped. Okay, now what I will do, if you want to check really which Ubuntu machine, cat /etc/os-release. if you do this action, it will get your OS related information. See, the version is 18.04 Ubuntu, Debian, and home URL, the whole information you will get, right? Just what you will do and exit, just type exit command. Now go and check your docker ps, what is happened. Are you able to see here anything? No. Why? Because you are exit from your machine. It's like a temporary. You went and you exit. That means your image is created, your container is running. Now if you exit, the docker container is stopped, right? If you don't want to stop these commands like a advance, just you try to run these commands, just pulling all types of operating systems, try to log in and check cat/os-release. These things you can try. Now when I take cat os-release, what you got, 18.0.4, right? Now what I want to do, I want to run one more command, docker container run Ubuntu. I want to run there is a command 16, right? 16.04. Sorry, I want to run interactive terminal -t. Okay, now run. Now you are inside a Ubuntu. If you check the host name, nothing but your this one. Now you want to check OS release, right? /etc-os release. See, this is which one, 16.0. you are really inside your virtual machine. If you see here, this is 18.04. in that way you can tag whatever you need a virtual versions. By using these versions, you can pull from hub, you can run in this way. If I do the exit, there is no container will be run, docker ps. This is one more container is already running. I will explain this one is the next part. If you see docker ps -a, what will happen, see, exited 10 seconds ago, 54 seconds ago. So this is the way you can go ahead and run these commands to understand yourself some basic commands. Okay, I'm not explaining in depth, just try to run these commands for your comfort until you comfortable. So please try to pull these images and try to check the OS versions. All types of operating system commands I'm giving here is Alpine, Debian, CentOS, Amazon Linux. Try this Amazon Linux also, and Fedora, robot operating system, and Oracle Linux, Docker images. If you pull everything, if you do here, you will see your Docker images. Try to log in and try to run cat-os release, then you will try to understand what are the folders are there, how it is happening. Try to make these things, then we'll see in the next session few more commands. Thank you guys.